Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to talk about the new Maiar listing procedures which are going to be implemented in the next 3 weeks on Itheum as well. Beni wrote a mega thread the day before yesterday where he explained the whys and whens and what is going to happen. So we are going to summarize it. I'm going to summarize it for you just in this short video, so yeah, everyone would understand. Before that, I just wanted to say that we have a new Minku on this world, and I just wanted to wish a good head to the whole family. Before we jump into the Maiar listing procedures, I wanted to mention that the Bitcoin is at the 46,000 and the sentiment is not the greatest. Obviously, everyone is becoming bearish again. For me, this is a very healthy flat correction. I don't think that we should panic. We are just waiting for Bitcoin to break the 49,000, which is the 200-day moving average. I think after that comes in, we will see a great FOMO and I can see Bitcoin going up. Now everyone is waiting for April and May a bigger run up, after which probably we will see a bigger correction for the summer. I think it's just very simple that people don't want to invest in summer because they are going to vacation. But yeah, let's see what will happen. Elrond is at the 196 and I have to be honest, I was expecting Elrond to go back to the 160. I sold some of my liquid, the lottery Elrond at 210 I think, and I bought some back. I participated in pre-sales last week and I still have some liquid funds which I am going to use to put it in small cap altcoins. Before I put them, I will make a video. Obviously, I know that last time I didn't give too much notice to people, but from now on I will try to announce at least one day before so everyone can do their research. Now let's go forward and see what is happening here on the Maiar DEX listing, because people are disappointed. And the disappointment is coming from two reasons. One is that not many people won, and some people didn't win with 16 tickets, other won with only 1. And the other thing is that a lot of ghost wallets still went through, and we can see some whales who created 20, 30, 40 wallets with one Elrond and they just gathered hundreds of thousands of Itheum. Now obviously this is not too ethical, but as I said last week, when it is coming down to these kind of profits, well, ethics is on 2nd, 3rd or 5th place. And yeah, let's look in the mirror and ask ourselves, would we want to make $100,000 or to be ethical and give it to somebody else? I think the most common answer would be the $100,000, but I will let you decide. You know what, you can put it in the comments what you would do. Beni in the first couple of tweets describes what went on and how successful HeroTag is, with a couple of setbacks, but the project itself is the most important because HeroTag is very successful. It is getting built into Audi and Porsches, and they just want to see that more and more cars want the same entertainment system so they can offer it to their clients, and that is expansion, and that is obviously a good thing, but that is not Elrond's merit, let's say. But Elrond needs and must have these kind of projects listed on Elrond blockchain because that's how they grow together. If Elrond starts to list some not too good projects or projects which have not that big of a potential, that will make Elrond blockchain a mediocre as well, and they want to avoid that obviously because they want to become number 1 or top 5, let's say. So this is why some projects are on the Maiar Launchpad and other projects just list on Maiar DEX, as you can see on the smaller ones. Not that I want to take away anything from those projects which are not on the Launchpad, but these Launchpad projects, they are like elite projects or premium projects, something like that. Obviously they are coming with a very big private funding. In the next chunk of tweets he describes the supply and demand, and that it is crucial to set the private or public sale at a certain level, because too little money is obviously not good because the project doesn't get enough funding to evolve and to implement new changes and to work, and you know, just to give them the motivation to work and to be super sharp. The other thing is that if they get too much funding and the team, let's say, gets a lot of money, everybody starts to be much more interested in their private wealth, which is understandable, than in the project, and that would cause a negative effect in the project's evolution, and that would affect negatively Elrond as well. Therefore, it is very important for Elrond network to set the funding, the maximum funding which a project gets in the first phases to be, let's say, optimal. Therefore they get enough money to implement and to evolve and to develop, but not too much to get distracted. I understand that part. The third biggest part is that the lottery went extremely well. However, it wasn't to, let's say, equal to everyone. As I mentioned before, not many people got tickets, and some people won with 1 ticket, others didn't with 16. Therefore that is not too equal, but that is how this formula works. The other thing which he highlights that they need to work on is the KIC. We know that with Itheum the KIC was a bit of a pain in the ass because a lot of false negative results came in. They had to double check, and that wasn't productive, let's say. In the next snapshots there will be snapshots periods of 15 to 30 days, and any wallet, any account which misses one of the snapshots in these 30 days, let's say, they will be eliminated, because they want to eliminate the ghost projects. They don't want to see wallets which stake Elrond for 2 days just for that 1 day snapshot. They want to make sure that the snapshots or the lottery tickets which are given to those wallets to buy in, they are with real people and not only one person with many wallets. He said that they blacklisted 21,750 accounts and still got through anyways. And as I said, this is probably because some people paid other people to do the KIC, and it doesn't make it illegal. It is unethical, but it is a solution. Now, if I would want to, and maybe I will try it, I don't know, next time I could also give some Elrond to my sister, to my father-in-law, to my brother-in-law and my parents, and I will just say that, hey, stake it, leave it there, and do the KIC, and we just increase our chances. That is also something which we could do, and you know what, probably will do, because I can just give them some Elrond and they can keep it there, and any lottery won, we just share the profits. So this is also a solution. All you need to do is to train them, because it is pretty hard. It is pretty hard to get on with the KIC. Probably a lot of work involved in there, but if you want one lottery ticket, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Now here is one thing which had a very negative feedback or impact on the community, and they said that everyone who staked their Elrond for more than 30 days and is eligible for more than 10 tickets will automatically have 1 ticket guaranteed, and that is not too fair, because more than 10 tickets means 500 Elrond staked, and that is $100,000. Obviously, I understand the motivation behind all of this. They want to drag in bigger investors. They want people to stake Elrond for more than 30 days. They want people to stake at least $100,000 for more than 30 days. They will get the 1 ticket, and maybe they will win more. I don't know, but many people don't have $100,000, and those who don't have $100,000 but are with Elrond for more than 1 year, well, I think they would deserve a bit more. I understand bringing in the big money is very important for the project because they are growing, and that is how you grow your market cap. But at this point, I think the locked max also should be considered, because right now the only thing which we do with the locked max is the meta bonding, which doesn't give too much utility. I think at least taking consideration the locked max to increase the chances at the lottery for people who are with the project for more than 1 year would make sense. I don't know if this will be considered or not, but I would expect that. About the launchpad conclusions, there will be a couple of new launchpads, they said. There will be 5 to 10 new launchpads with different mechanism, different flavors, as he said, and probably there will be some kind of locked max involved as well, because people will be able to decide what they want. Do they want, I don't know, 1 ticket guaranteed, or I don't know, lottery where you have chance for more tickets? I have no idea, but this is what he wrote here, that 5 to 10 launchpads, all with different flavors and mechanisms, will come and will be tremendously multiplying opportunities for the community. So what is the modification which is going to be implemented? The new listing process, that is very important. there will be three phases. One is price discovery, B is liquidity, and C is proper listing. Now the price discovery is very simple. Everyone who says that they want to sell, they just click the button that I have Itheum, I want to sell, and they lock their Itheum token. Everyone who wants to buy, they lock their Elrond, the amount of money they want to buy with, and with this demand and supply, the price will be defined. Now, obviously, I mean, I would think, because they didn't, Beni didn't write it here, I think the price will be defined after all the locking stuff went through, because otherwise it would be a big speculation whether do I want to lock it or not. And if I just think here logical, then I would say that I will not say it. I would not tell them that I want to buy, because if there is no demand, the price will drop and I can buy much cheaper. If all the other people will signal that they want to buy, they will drive the price up, and at the listing the price will be much higher than in the price discovery. So this is really a pickle which you want to do. And I think if somebody who wants to accumulate, the best thing is to divide their amount they want to invest, and maybe you set a small amount in the price discovery, another in the liquidity, and another one after listing. We will see what is the best. I will make many more videos about this. Next step is liquidity adding, because you will get an around 1000 percentage of APR, and Beni says that since in the price discovery the price will be already defined, the impermanent loss will be minimum or won't be any. Now this is something I agree with, but this only applies for the part where the tokens are locked, and that is for the first 3 to 4 days after the proper listing, because after 3-4 days all the Itheum tokens which are to be sold will be unlocked, and all the Elrond which were paid with also going to be unlocked, and that could again create a pump and dump. So it could happen that all with this new implementation and everything, a pump and dump will happen. It's just not gonna be at the listing, it will be 3 to 4 days later when everything is unlocked. However, I do think that this will dampen the pump and dump, and I still think what I described in my last week's video, that if you don't buy in at the initial volatility, then you will protect yourself. The only person who can protect you is you. Okay, you have to protect yourself. Don't buy in the pump and dump. It is very, very risky and dangerous, and if you want to make the quick big amount of money, you also accept the big risk. And you have to acknowledge that, and don't write on Twitter that everything is shit and I don't know, you were robbed by your money or you lost your money. You didn't lose your money, you gave it away because you bought it in the pump. It is what it is. So 3 days after the listing and 4 days after the listing, 2 batches of tokens will be released in the market. So they are not going to release everything at one go. They will divide it in 2 parts, and the first part will be released on the 3rd day, second on the 4th day. And what they want to do is they want to dampen the demand and supply, and even if there is a big demand, there won't be supply, or there will be a small supply. I think this will drive the price up and down anyway, but probably not that much. By the way, if you want to buy or sell Itheum, you can already do it on ESDT market and G exchange, and you can already do an almost 20x because they are selling it at $0.7 and the lottery was at 0.04. So yeah, I don't think that the pump and dump will be smaller with this. I do think that a 20-30x will be anyways. And the whole ride is at the 40x from the lottery, so yeah, I think it's worth keeping it and holding it if the project is good. So how and when all this will happen? In the next 3 weeks there will be a beta testing. They are already working on this. It will be tested, and if they see that the results are good, they will just put everything in movement. Therefore the proper listing probably will be in around 3 weeks or maybe sooner. They don't know it yet. So what you need to do if you have Itheum, what you need to do if you want to buy Itheum. If you have Itheum, you can speculate that whether the price discovery is better or the proper listing. If you don't have Itheum and you want to buy, you can also speculate whether it is better to lock your Elrond and hope that the price discovery is lower than the actual proper listing, because if it is the other way around, then you just lock some Elrond and you will buy it anyways. Therefore, I cannot really say which one is better. As I said before, if you want to accumulate, the best thing is to divide your amount of money which you want to invest with into bigger chunks and maybe participate in all the phases. And obviously this is not financial advice, this is something which I will do, and I think at this moment this seems to be the most logical, but everyone do what they want. Anyways, I do think at the proper listing will be some kind of a pump and dump. It all depends on the demand, how high the price will go, but I think that 20x, which is now on the G exchange, will be slightly overcome, will be a slightly higher, maybe we will go to the 30-40. This is all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked the content. If you did, smash the like button and see you tomorrow.